Hello, Oil Campus. Daphne here, and you guys are doing so amazing, and we are so, as coaches, so enjoying getting to know you a little bit more. So today I get to talk about two things that I'm really, well, I think I'm excited about everything. First of all, you're in my you're in my sewing studio, my creative studio. So I've actually brought my oils down here. And so behind me, you can see I'm going to be talking about the Deep Blue products, and I'm going to be talking about lifelong vitality. So now let's actually start with the Deep Blue. I'm going to grab a few things here. Now, to be really honest, it's nothing. It's a product that I don't use often. Okay, because I don't have much pain. I don't have much inflammation. Sure, if I go to the gym and I do a workout, I will use, and I've got sore muscles and legs or, achiness, I will use the Deep Blue rub. Okay, but Darren, my amazing husband, has a lot of pain. Okay, his L3, 4, and 5 in his spine was damaged from rugby and skydiving and motorbikes, and so he lives with constant pain. And here in Canada, they will not do the surgery to fix that. If we were back in South Africa, for sure, it's something that they would do. So he uses a lot of the Deep Blue product. So let me talk about that, and then I'm going to get onto the number one product from doTERRA, and that's a lifelong vitality. And for sure, I cannot go a day without using those, and I use them twice a day. So the Deep Blue products, when I started with doTERRA, I realized, yes, it's one of the top 10 oils. So for those of you who started with the kits, you're going to have this Deep Blue with a child protection lock. Okay. The reason it's got a child protection lock is because of the wintergreen that is in here. That is a blood thinner. All right. And so they don't, you're going to have to push down on it, but it's really great for pain and inflammation. And then they've gone and put it into the touch. So anytime you see any of the top 10 oils in a roller ball, actually it's only 9 oils that they do in the roller ball. They don't do the lemon. Okay. But they put it in a roller ball. It's called the touch kit. And it's really great for easy application. So, if you've got some tension in your head or the back of your neck or sore achiness somewhere, just open the roller ball and apply it, okay? Also great for kids because it's already diluted with fractionated coconut oil. Then, we've got the Deep Blue rub. Now, I want to just tell you, if you need to know the ingredients, they're all listed there. Actually, let's look at the Deep Blue because it is a blend. Because I do want to show you, let's see if I can show you this. Right here on the corner it shows you to lift up the label. And if you lift up the label, there we are, you are going to be able to read what's inside. So what blends, So it's got wintergreen, it's got camphor, it's got mentha, peppermint oil, it's got a flower oil, chamomile, flower oil, helichrysum. It's got a lot of osmanthus. It's got a lot of flowers in here. So it's primarily because of the wintergreen that we've got a child protection lock. And maybe in the comments, I will share my story. Don't take this oil internally, okay, but I have accidentally. And then a couple of years after Deep Blue came out, they actually produced Deep Blue polyphenol. And so Deep Blue polyphenol is what you can take internally. It doesn't have any of the wintergreen in it, okay? So this is a blend that's got more than just, okay, so it's actually got a tummy tamer. It's got the Deep Blue polyphenol, it's got the frankincense in it. It's got curcumin from turmeric. These are all great for inflammation. And then it's got your ginger, your green tea, your pomegranate, and your tummy tamer extract. This is great for someone who has got chronic pain. Your knees are hurting all the time. Your shoulders are hurting. So besides the supplements, consider getting the Deep Blue polyphenol in it. And it doesn't have, like I said, this can be taken internally, okay? So those are the Deep Blue products. Now, what about the supplements? They're called a lifelong vitality. And before doTERRA, I used to be the type that would go to Walmart. I'm trying to think what would be equivalents in South Africa. But, you'd look at Walmart. Here we've got Costco, and you just look at all those supplements and go like, where do I start? I was really good with supplements when I was pregnant because I knew I needed to do that. But as soon as I was not pregnant anymore, no more supplements, okay? Until doTERRA came into my life and I started to get some education. I started to actually go after, really, do I need these things? And because of restless legs, it was the one thing that was suggested that I use a lot. And so I started to use the supplements. Now, you need to know they're big capsules. And so I was going like, I'm going to take 2 of these in the morning and 2 of these at lunch. Another option is to take 2 at nighttime. But I find that they keep me awake. So, yes, lifelong vitality. There's a 30-day back money guarantee. If they don't give you less pain, if you don't feel that you have more energy, okay, you can send them back. Now, Darren and I are you've heard me speak about him. We are the type that if we don't have our supplements, we get like this is bad, give us our supplements. So we actually, let me just quickly show you. Where do I have? Oh, here we are. Sorry, everyone. Gotta leave the video. You gotta look at my crazy mess. But I carry around this little pouch like this. Okay, there's actually a doTERRA pouch, but you can get something else, and it's just for my supplements. So when we're traveling, we have them easy. Or if I just, throw this in my bag, I have them if I'm out on the road. Okay, so let me go through why you would like this, why you should consider using it. Well, first of all the food we eat does not have the nutrients we need. Okay, if you think to yourself, I am doing so well, I'm eating a whole food diet, I'm eating healthy, I'm exercising, drinking a lot of water. If you do not take supplementation, you are not getting the vitamins, the minerals, all those extra things that we need to actually give us a healthy diet. Okay, so doTERRA supplements, 3 bottles. And when I first started them, I was going like, man, these are crazy expensive. But I've now realized, when I've been around loads of friends and loads of people who use supplements, when I tell them that they cost around 95 Canadian, so around 74 US dollars, they go, wow, just for 3 bottles. And yes, 3 bottles of amazingness. They are a whole food supplement. Okay, so in Oil Camp, there's one thing I want to tell you. We can go and get supplementation, over the counter from a pharmacy. We can just, look at Walmart, Costco. Most of those supplements are not whole food. They are synthetically produced. And I say, you're just going to pee yellow, okay? Your body, your cells are not going to absorb the nutrients. Now, doTERRA supplements, you've got real broccoli in there. You've got real sesame seed. You've got real food. And that's why we've got to take it twice a day. So in order not to keep this video too long, because I've done a whole 2-week training on lifelong vitality, this is your whole food vitamin minerals. Okay, so a lot of trace elements, your vitamins that you need, vitamins, as South Africans would say. Your alpha CRS is for your pain and inflammation. Okay, so although I don't have a lot of pain and I don't have inflammation, it's also great for energy. So when I was needing a sleep around 2 o'clock every afternoon, I no longer need that, because the mitochondria, which is the life of our cell, the alpha CRS helps with the development of that, okay, and keeping your alpha CRS, your mitochondria are starting to go, as we get older, getting sluggish, not functioning the way it is. It now has what it needs. And then your fish oils, okay, we know Z omega, or we know fish oils are so important, getting, salmon oil, as well as there's 9 essential oils in here, so you've got a lot of frankincense. So there we are. I don't want this video to go on and on, but I want to encourage you, consider supplementation. And then your Deep Blue is your, is an option for pain. But besides the 3 lifelong vitality, there's also Terrazyme, and I believe Nancy spoke about that I have with every meal for digestive enzymes, okay, to break down your food, as well as a probiotic. So anyway, I hope that inspires you. Your health is important. I am 52. I wish I knew, I wish I had known what I know now, 20 years back, to be able to give my kids oils and how to raise them. I wish I knew about caring for my skin. I look at my skin and I go like, oh my goodness, should not have been tanning or getting sunburned when I was younger. Anyway, I'm now 52. I have the knowledge and I want to live a long life. I want to still be traveling. I want to be at 80 years old, getting on an airplane, going to Zimbabwe, working with kids and orphans. Anyway, great to have you on Oil Camp, and I hope this helps. Bye, everyone.